There's a sacred bird getting ready to nest, I think, for the winter time. There are sacred birds called flickerbird, and I heard it do some chirping. So that's how I know it's a flickerbird, and I think they're a member of the woodpecker. They look a lot like, kind of like a woodpecker, but they're a flickerbird, and they do have red on them, and but they're a flickerbird. Flickerbirds are sacred here in this land. When you see them, and I kind of knew that. See, but I notice things. See, I have a Jupiter and Pisces, and I'll notice a sacredity of something, or like I'll fall into an accidental ritual, like I'm doing ritual, you know, just like everything else is. Like right now, there's autumn, and autumn, the entire outside is doing a ritual that is just a symphony of something that we can call beauty, only because we have no idea what's happening there. But really, there is something happening that's very complex and truth oriented. That's what causes beauty. By the way, in case you forgot, truth is beautiful. And yeah, so yes, the outside is emanating what best it can with the amount of water that has been deprived of it. We experienced a summer that the thunderstorms just were kind of starved of their moisture, right? And whatever did hit the ground or come across or anything like that, I really questioned the quality of the water there. Like everybody does here, they're pretty hip. I've heard some people on the local chats here talking about don't eat the snow and the pellets that are coming down. I mean, they actually tested it and they see that it's just, oh God, it's riddled with the main desiccant that's in there, which is highly flammable, aluminum. And that's what they coat the area with. And some worse than others, you know, they're just practicing always, right? And who are they? Well, it's best to figure out that you do live within a tightly netted or knitted also organization. It's not an organization really. It's an association really. It's a machine. It's a machine. Getting back to me being somebody that did I already talk about this? Oh, I was talking about the flickerbird that was here. This is my flickerbird video. It's a very short video, and I wanted to express to you how that there's a beautiful aspect in the sky with the Venus and Neptune. It's really important to for you to let something else in other than the lower base stuff that men and women and the emotional um, bondage, I guess, or hang up, or the whole thing that can come out of the fear-based control system, Pluto. And see, the sun in Libra is going to be able to communicate it. I'm communicating it now because the Venus is handling. It's trying to it's Pluto ruled right now, and it's trying to Neptune and Mars. That's what's really happening. If you want to know it, like how Mars has gotten free of its need to be so standoffish, I think. And see, Venus is right there, going to give like an elixir of the truth that it's a good pain as far as how that, well, if there was any pain coming from being vain and fake and say not spiritually oriented, like really, real spirituality, let's go of Maya. And we know what Maya is. We know that the world is Maya. We can actually see on a scale that's, see, spiritual people might be the ones who are trying to set us free from bondage of the physical life. They probably know a secret or something, and it's very mystical, right? We don't know if this is a forever or not, and after a while you'll know the real thing when they set you free, like immediately when we start getting into the hardest subject matters. It's like, no, the avenue is this. Maya, maybe that's not real at all. Maybe she tried to prove that each and every being here doesn't have their own awareness, and that awareness goes on forever and ever and ever and ever. It's kind of scary to think that, and that's probably why we're here, is because we got scared a little bit. If we doubt ourselves in any way, shape, or form, I mean, just like here in prison planet hell, um, when you have a little bit of doubt, you get your that a certain alignment that's just, we call it toxic and bad for us, but it's just aligning. Really, it's waiting there. It's gonna try. Yeah, it wants feed. It knows something different if you says no, but you have a little doubt. Well, I'm gonna wear you. I'm gonna fucking ride you like a right, and get your energy and feel all and play this game. Because why? Well, some people find out what to do for all of eternity, and we don't say that that's heaven or hell. It could be a heaven or hell. Depends on what the hell you just chose for all of eternity. Well, see, the key to having a great experience of eternity is to figure out what's worth doing for all of eternity. Like the thing that is beautiful, if there is such a thing. Good feeling, maybe. Good feeling. How about amazing? How about that? How about just ecstatic? Are we gonna have an look? Did we write it down already? Look, I did a little bit, but I see the organization. Why is there a Z there? I like it. If you didn't notice that the Z is actually an N turned on its side, if you don't really kind of see that, if you can't really just, oh yeah, so, and let your mind go with it, then again, I don't want to know you. No, don't have kids either. Thank you. Your imagination is fucking crushed. Shelled out. Okay, so for the rest of us, let's put the snake in here. Sorry. If you didn't think that the S looks like a snake, then please choose the electric chair for us, and don't send Christ to hell again. God, you guys are fucking crazy. I'm sorry, I lost my blue pen, so I'm just gonna do ism. Pretty good here, right? Back to the instructions of feeling good. In case there's other ways to organism. You don't have to um, go straight for the obvious, which is like there's your body, you know. But there's other things that will lead you right back to it, and don't be surprised. If you get that feeling again, I don't know what to tell you. Thank God it didn't turn off. I'm doing straight up comedy. I like to do this kind of thing. Right now I'm noticing a pot I got it heating up a little bit. I'm kind of trying to keep my cat hydrated through what she's going through, and I'm hoping to get some help for that. Um, look into it. I think that she needs just close monitoring and make sure she gets the right nourishment, which would be keep oils in her, but no, she needs to be taken to the vet, and she needs an enema, and I imagine that's around about $250 to $300. Just letting you know, honey, dear.